some way.
never heard of
Yeah.
Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
I think I told you when we met before, I told you about going on my first interview. I didn't even know what I was reading for,
Wow.
except it was a teacher.
Would you do
And I
me a
was
favor
shocked.
for the audience's sake? I think they'd love to hear that story. It was kind of cute the way you went on that audition. First of all, take us to the part. Like, how did you find out about this part that you were going to go get it, and then how did you pursue it? Like when you finally got into the audition. I think Michael Landon. Yeah.
At that point in my career, I had done a lot of westerns, Bonanza, and I'd done a lot of television shows, Medical Center and FBI and all those. And it was just another interview. And I had no idea it was for a series, and I had no idea it was Michael Landon till I walked in the door. And there was Michael Landon sitting there, and all of a sudden my little brain went, whoopee! This is big. So I went in, and I said to the producer who was behind this great big, there must have been 20 men in the room.
Wow. Oh, you got a full
All
crowd.
men,
Okay.
all executives there. And I said, excuse me, but may I sit behind your desk? Everybody looked at one another, and he said, okay. And he got up, and I went, and they were all going like, who does she think she is? And I went, quiet. Got me the part, didn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got that, and did they all fall in line? They shut their mouths and everything?
They shut up. Yes, they did.
Wow, that's pretty good. So you convinced them, and was it right on the spot, or did you go leaving thinking
No, I
that
had no idea. I had no idea, but I knew it was big. I knew. So I mean, I saw Michael Landon there. It's a new series with Michael Landon, and I thought, oh my God. And I didn't know, and we didn't have cell phones in those days. Early 70s, there were no cell phones.
Sure.
So I got all the way home, and I lived quite a ways away, and my agent called and said, you got the part.
Oh, great. That's
Yeah.
obviously.
I like to say that I got the part because I told Michael Landon to shut up.
I mean, other than seeing him on talk shows, after Bonanza, you didn't really. He wasn't doing anything big, right?
Yeah, he did a whole series for another 5 years called Highway to Heaven.
Oh, that was in the 80s. Yeah, right. Yeah.
And then he was ill and he died.
Oh yes,
He
yeah.
had cancer.
No, I was talking about the time between when he's playing Little Joe, and then when the show went off the air, and then in between there, yeah, you would see him on Johnny Carson doing interviews and things in the 70s, and then
Yeah, there wasn't a big gap because one of his daughters brought him the book of Little House on the Prairie.
yeah,
And-
so that's how it sort of.
He knew right away that he was Pa. He knew it.
Well, that's kind of nice. I just love that story. Those